And then came the alternative school. And
Did you have to go to one of those?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Acting out?
My freshman year. Yeah, so there's like a news camera that was outside. They brought out all of the Tandy scholars, which is like, I don't know what top people it was, but it was like they got all the nerds out there, and I was one of them, one of the nerds. And there's a news camera that's just like going by, and as they're going by me, I just like pulled down my pants, and I was just like, yeah!
Oh my God.
And they're like, you are going straight to alternative school. Like, there's not even and really, honestly, looking back on it, I'm kind of mad about it. I'm like, it's just like, yeah, the act of pulling it down your pants is bad, but I had boxers on, and they like grabbed me like, what did you just do? You just embarrassed.
I don't know, man. That's
you just
very
embarrassed the whole school.
It's very Louis C.K. of you.
Is it?
I don't know.
You're right. Well, I think Louis C.K. would ask for permission to pull out his dick, and I think they thought he was like joking or like didn't. I don't know the full story. We know his version. We know other people's version is it was like kind of a scary, sheltered in type thing where they like I didn't really feel like I could leave, but his version is, oh yeah, I just would ask them, and apparently you need to ask them again. And I was like, oh. Well, I didn't know. I don't know what to think about that.
Well, it was all up and coming, like people under his tutelage.
So they kind of
there was a power thing.
So they would kind of feel like they had to.
Yes.
What, they were like comedy understudies or something?
Yeah.
Like,
or like
he was their comedy mentor and they were their comedy
either
proteges?
that or they were working on the show or they were,
Working on the show is understudies, but if it's your boss, oh man, that's got to be hard. If you're in their position, like, I'm not going to. I don't know. Then again, like, maybe just walk out of the room.
Yeah, I like with a lot of the Me Too stuff, I'm just like, okay, how does it get to that point?
Yeah.
What's the first time he was like, I think it'd be a good idea today for me to ask someone if I could do this?
It kind of seems like he's all about the humiliation, like, of people just looking at him like, oh,
he's very self-deprecating.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't even know. I'm Louis C.K. And like that's, I don't know. That gets him off.
I don't know, man. More power to you, as long as you're not hurting somebody else.
I like that he apologized. He had a whole entire show, I think, called Sorry.
Yeah,
and was able to come back. That's one of the rare examples. I think most of the time, the people that escape nasty media attacks like that, if you apologize, you're kind of fucked. If you don't apologize, you might not be. And he's one of the rare examples that he apologized and still kind of was like, yeah. And I think that speaks to his talent. I think he's a very good stand-up comedian.
Well, and probably his audience, too.
Oh, audience,
because when you're a comedian, a lot of your audience appreciates and loves the irreverence.
Yeah.
So if you say, yeah, I fucked up, but like I'm a fuck up, because that's kind of like,
I think you should be allowed to get. I mean, depending on how bad the fuck up is, I think it should not be an automatic cancel depending on what the situation is.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how the media is like automatic cancel, especially if you apologize, you're screwed. But Louis C.K. is a rare example of somebody that was like, boy, did I screw up. Let me tell you, I pulled it out. I did all that stuff. It was bad, and I understand. And, oh, my God, he lost. I think what was the total amount of money? Like $120 million worth of.
A lot.
But so I don't know about Louis C.K. This comment's not with him, but just like with your line of work, what is a society if we don't allow for the chance of rehabilitation, right? I mean,
very true.
Look,
just straight cancellations.
Do you know how many people would be canceled if social media had come out 10 years before it came out? Like, you know how many people are lucky, including me, not for Me Too shit, but just for dumb shit?
We're in a weird area. How old are you?
43.
We're in a weird age where we got to see what it was like before social media, before phones, before recordings and all that stuff. And then we got to see it kind of develop. And so there's a lot of people that got caught up in that stuff. Like, everybody has a video camera in their pocket. Like, you probably shouldn't say really dumb things or do really dumb things. I mean, I guess unless they're really funny to everybody universally. But like, now it's anybody has a quality camera in their pocket. Can record incredible footage
for real,
pretty much as long as they want to at any point in time. And so if you're doing something dumb, you're going to get recorded very likely.